Hey guys, welcome to another video, Paint with Rick. I got some music going on today. It's one of my friend's bands here in Seattle, the Dusty Martin Band. So they gave me permission to use some of their songs on my video, so I got some sound going right on. Today we're going to do something different. I think we're going to lay out all our dark stuff and then paint around it. Give it that like a tonalism look, so it'll be very easy to do. So let's offset our mountain today on this side. We'll have a cool mountain over here, right? And we'll have I think we're gonna have some water down here. I don't know how far. And then we'll lay in some groundwork right here. And then we could run a few trees up here, maybe some small ones in front of the water. Over here we'll have this ground come down like this, and then back around, and maybe like that. So it gives our water some kind of different look. Some small trees out here, and we'll have the big trees over here on the right. So, with that said, I think I'm going to lay everything out in my sap green and black mixture, okay? First, I'm going to use a 1-inch chip brush and use my linseed oil and push into my colors. So I'm just going to let's lay in all the darks first here. It's a very easy way to do it. And it comes out looking great, too. Well, you don't have to worry about your bushes too much because we'll probably end up hitting it a little bit with when we put our water in. But you can push them in like they're bushes, like that. And then just fill this all in with the sap green and black. You don't have to do too much here because we're going to have our trees are going to run up here, so just kind of push it in a little bit here. You can even drag it a little bit to make some different textures in there. All right, now let's lay our mountain in. Wipe your brush off. We'll use Payne's Gray. Just dip a little bit into the linseed oil and grab a little Payne's Gray, and let's lay out our mountain. We'll just brush it in today, okay, with Payne's Gray. Maybe we'll even put the snow on with the brush so we get a different look, okay? So if you don't have a knife, this will be a cool way for you to get snow up there. Let's just bring your mountain down. Maybe leave some white down here near the bottom. Take your brush and wipe it off, and let's blend the bottom of this mountain in. Cool, we got some music going today. I like that. Every time I put music on, the YouTube will want me to take it off. Even if it's something I own. It's just weird. But I know these guys don't have their songs on iTunes yet, so I can use their music. Alright, there's our mountain. And we got our grass. Let's rinse our trees now. I'm gonna use a big fan brush here. It's actually a number 8, believe it or not. I thought 6 was big, but This is number 8 because I want to have like a big tree right up here. Coming down all the way to the bottom here. So now I'm going to just push in my branches today. Just push them in. Let's go ahead and you could take your paper towel and lighten up some of this down here by just pushing in. So when we run our tree down, we can actually see the branches, so when we can highlight it, okay? I'm going to get some more paint on that brush. I already ran out. And finish designing this tree in. Get big at the bottom here. This tree pretty much covered this whole side, so that's alright. That's what I wanted, so. Let's put one just to in the back of it. Really small. It's going to be behind it, so you don't have to come down all the way. We're probably going to have to re-tap a lot of our branches because we're going to run our sky around it, which will be cool. It's going to look like the blue will start grabbing some of the color. It'll look really cool. Let's run a few trees down here. This is definitely a different way of doing it. Running your darks first. And I want another tree in there. Maybe a small one on this mountain. Trees are fun to do. You can do them different ways each time, so they're never the same. They may look like they're the same, but you can mix them up each time you make them, you know. I'm going to pop one on the side there, believe it or not. Just because I think I have a little room there. I like to try and fill the whole painting up because I think the more you have in there, it sells better. All right, let's try and put some snow on our mountain now. We'll use a small fan brush. We'll use a fan brush to put some snow up here. So wipe your fan brush off, and we'll run snow probably on the right side of the mountains here, just where I just wiped them all. So dip into your linseed oil, get some white on your fan brush, and just like using a knife, just run the white down the right side, okay? Get some more paint on your fan brush. Run it down with your fan brush. Get some more paint. Let's do this one. Now let's shape our mountain a little bit. This one, make it come out in different ways here. A little down here. Very good. Now wipe your brush off and get some blue on your brush. The blue we're going to use in the sky, and just pull some blue just left of your snow. Just pull it like you're using a fan brush. Just pull it to the left. Just like that. This is a ultramarine blue with a mixture of white in it, so it's lighter. and color. Paint around your trees, it'll look cool, you know. It's like tonalism right there. Alright, I like that. With your fan brush, just wipe it off, okay? And come down here and pull some of this color down on your mountain. And with your fan brush, lightly blend just the bottom of your mountain here. Just blend those colors in a bit. Let's run some trees back here now in the distance. Let's make them a little lighter this time. Take a little bit of your sap green and black, and let's put some blue in it that you're going to use on the sky, and a little bit of white. Okay, it's going to almost turn to a grayish green. We'll use a small fan brush, dip into your linseed oil. So this is going to be like a grayish green color. And let's run some distant trees back here. Try not to be perfect with them. You know, you can have different heights here and there, okay? Like that. Now with your brush, come in here and pull up on them. I know I explain this on every video, but you gotta remember there's probably new people watching. So now what we're gonna do is lay our water in. Let's lay it in with the fan brush. I have blue already mixed, like I said, that I'm gonna use in the sky. It's ultramarine blue with white. So let's fill in our water with this ultramarine blue. Come up to your trees. You can actually hit your trees a little bit, okay? Don't be afraid to hit your trees. Let some of that color mingle in with the bushes and stuff, okay? Just like that. Just pull your paint. Try and keep it horizontal, your brush. But it's okay to hit this color here. That's what I'm saying. See how it's adding the color into the picture? Right here, let's fill this water in. This easy way to paint, but it's fun too. You don't know what you're going to get till you're done, pretty much. Alright, there's our water. You could see I wasn't afraid to hit the sides because we're pulling some of that color in there. We're letting it mingle together. Okay. Very good. There's a little spot here we need because there's water in between here. Just fill it in. Alright, let's do our sky. We're going to use a chip brush up in the sky. We'll use a 1-inch chip brush. Let's dip into your linseed oil. We'll start with the blue. Let me get a cleaner brush. That one had too much green in it. I don't want green in my sky. Alright, let's put some blue up here. Well, just in the middle here. And we're going to run a lighter color down towards the mountain. Let's just fill this middle section in with the blue color. When you come up to your trees, just let it touch the tree a little bit, okay? Just like that. Don't be afraid to hit it. Up here. Let's come to this side. Fill this side in with blue. Get some more paint here. Dip into your linseed oil. fill this in here. Very good. All right, let's wipe your brush off now, and we're going to grab some titanium white. Titanium white now. Just push into your white and get it saturated with white. Let's start up here first. I wanted to have some big clouds up in here in the top. I'm mixing some of that blue in with it. Just go around your trees. You can touch it a little bit. It's okay. Some more white. All right, let's come down to our mountain now with, grab some of this blue and come down to your mountains here. We might want to be careful around the mountains, okay, because they're finished, so maybe just come close to them. We'll use a fan brush to get in tighter with it. Yeah. All right, let's grab a small fan brush now. Your number 2, and we'll get some titanium white on it. And we'll finish putting in our white around these mountains. The chip brush would have been too hard to get this detail working here, so let's fill all this in with white. See how cool that looks when you get some of the color of the tree in there? All right, let's finish this side here. Be careful around your mountains because they are finished there. Very cool. Something different, guys. Let's grab your chip brush and let's put a little sap green and black on it, and let's retap our bushes down here. Make them look like bush tops. I'm going to use a fan brush for out here. Sap green and black. Put a few bushes out here. Just like that. Let's highlight our trees now. First, get your fan brush that you used to make this big tree. And what we're going to do is come back and kind of reestablish the edge. Not too much, just a little bit. Because we kind of like the way it looks like how it mixed in there. So just tap a few colors in there, but not much. We want to kind of keep that tonalism look up there. Just like that. This side here we'll have to redo. So just come down kind of redo that one tree in the middle. Yeah, we'll highlight these so they stand out a little better. Very good. I'm liking it. I'm going to highlight this big one first. Wipe your fan brush off, and let's get some titanium white on it. Just get your brush wet. So let's come down the right side first on the tops of the branches here. You'll have to pick them out down here because it's hard to see them. Just put white on the top parts. We want to keep a lot of the dark color in there, okay? And push it in. Just like that. You can see how that tree popped out, right? And on this one, just put a little white on the right side. We want to keep the left side dark on that tree. These ones over here, they kind of look like Impressionism, so just bring white down on either side of these trees. We don't want these to look perfect over here. Just bring some white down. This one's behind that one, so you don't have to come down too far. All right, I'm kind of liking it. I want to highlight some of these bushes with some yellow ochre, so I'm going to dip a brush in some yellow ochre here and put some yellow ochre down here on some of these bushes. And then I'm going to use orange ochre on some of them. The orange ochre really makes it pop. Let's get some orange ochre. Just dab your brush into the orange ochre and highlight the tops of the bushes with it. Leave the bottom dark, okay? Just try and hit the top of the bush with this orange ochre. Just like that. Leave all this dark down there. Let's get some orange ochre on some of these back here, very lightly. And then get some yellow ochre, wipe your brush off. And hit some yellow ochre in there as well. Very good. All right, let's get our sky going now with a chip brush. What we have up here, we're just going to blend it in real quick. So start with your blue. Don't hit your trees now. The trees are done. So come up here and softly blend your sky. The clouds very lightly. Wipe your brush off after you're done blending the blue. You just got to get a brush on it to soften it up, okay? And your white clouds, you got to lightly hit them just to knock them down. Just lightly blend it. Very good. I like that. Let's run a floater cloud in there and blend it in. Right here where it's easy to blend. There's a floater cloud there. And maybe one right below it here. Small one. Just like that. Get your blender brush and lightly go across it now. Horizontal. Don't hit your trees. Streaker clouds. There we go. I kind of like that one. Let's put some points on here. All right, let's throw a bird up there and we're done. I kind of like this one. It's almost on the impressionism side here. Put some birds up in here. Finish the piece off. All right, there you go, guys. I kind of like that one. Give it a try, and we'll see you in the next video.